How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So today I have a very special video for you guys. It is my 100K video. I just really wanted to thank you guys so much for whoever subscribed to my channel. It's absolutely amazing. I never thought I'd get to this point in my YouTube career, I'm not gonna lie. If you ask any of my friends, my goal was to hit 100,000 by the end of 2016. And the fact that I got it pretty much halfway through is incredible. So like I said, guys, thank you so much. On my channel I do like a lot of challenges, you know, a lot of informational videos, stuff with Team Abo, rants, all that other stuff, but I haven't really given you guys an intro to my life. I don't vlog much. You guys don't really know how I've got to this point, a little bit about what I've been through in my life. So I wanted to share that today, a little story of my life and how I got to where I am. I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's begin. So I guess to tell you guys the story of my life, I have to go back to my parents' lives. It's gonna be a two-angle. I'm gonna go to this picture here. So this dude right here, that's my pops, okay? I call him the young Pablo because he looks so much like Pablo Escobar. So my parents are both Lebanese. They lived the majority of their youth in Lebanon. So up until they're about 25, 30 years old, they were in Lebanon. So there's my dad. And this beautiful woman here, that's my mother. There's no words to explain the journey my mom has been through, everything she's done for me. So there's my mom. There's a picture of them two after they met. So I always hear a bunch of stories from my mom telling me that my dad used to write my mom a bunch of letters. They went to the same school and he'd slip the letters on her desk. So I always think about it now like sliding in DMs. You know, my dad slid in my mom's DMs. So that's a picture of them two. So in Lebanon, my dad was a baker. He owned his own bakery. That's what he did for his job. That's how he made his money, and that's how he started his family. My mom as well, she was a nurse. She was a nurse in Lebanon. So my parents had really good jobs. They were doing well for themselves. They had a bright future ahead of themselves in Lebanon. So guys, after you slide in the DMs, you know, you may as well ask the girl you love to marry you. So that's exactly what my dad did. So here is a photo on their wedding day. And they didn't waste any time. They had my brother pretty well right away. So this is my mom. She was about 21 years old when she had my brother, and that is much different than times today. People used to get married really early. Right now, like, I'm 24, so I'm just picturing me having a 3-year-old kid, and that's crazy how times have changed. Like I said, guys, my dad had a successful bakery. My mom was a nurse, but unfortunately, guys, in the mid to late 80s, there was a lot of war in Lebanon. My parents felt like they weren't in a safe environment to raise a family, so they packed their bags and they moved to Canada. And just before they moved to Canada, they also had my sister. So this is squad goals, okay? So my parents finally made it to Canada. And this is the first picture on Canadian soil, so I hope you guys can get a good picture of that. That's my brother. My brother was about 8, 9 years old. My sister was about 3, 4 years old, and this is my parents. A made it moment. So this is dope. Like, just off the bat, when you have a successful job, a successful family, and you have to take everything you own and pack up somewhere else, like, that is an absolute sacrifice, and that's something I'll never ever forget that my parents did. This picture, I just threw it in here because this is the first Nintendo that came out ever, the first gaming system you can have in your home. And this was huge for my family because look at this. When you're a kid and you get a new gaming system, it's the best day ever, but it's just a nice little throwback, so I thought I'd toss it in there. This is when your boy comes into play. Jad, the first person in my family to ever be born in Canada off Lebanese soil. So this is the boy here, and now is me mugging. So now that I'm 24, you know, sometimes you kind of forget about things in your childhood. So I always ask my parents, like, what was I like as a kid? And they always said that I was always super friendly. Like, that was the main thing about me, is I always used to love playing with other kids, going to camps, being at daycares and stuff like that. That was always my biggest thing. And I threw this photo in because it's hilarious. This was well before I knew what a hairline was. Clearly I hadn't been to a barber or gotten a lineup. So look at that hairline. That kills me. Moving forward, so at this point I'm growing up a bit. This picture's hilarious. That's my brother. That's my dad. And that's me. And look at the look on my face, because right now I'm way taller than both of them. So this is when you know you're about to smack both these people in the future. So I always had a good laugh at that picture. So now, guys, we're gonna move on to the home videos. I'm gonna show you a video of my first vlog. Check this part out, okay? So this is when I just turned 4 years old. And look, your boy wanted to vlog. Check this out.
Grade 1.
Grade 1?
Yeah.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
I'm
happy because I'm grade 1.
يلا قول باي.
Bye.
So my dad is saying bye.
See you later.
And I say my turn.
My turn.
ايه؟
My turn.
بدك تصورني؟
My dad's like, you want to film? And he's like, I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, now sit here. Hold this camera.
Hold this camera.
He said, don't break it.
ما تكسرها.
Can you hold it? And I
في
said, yeah.
تحملها؟
Yeah.
And look at my dad, the G. Let him be film alone at 4 years old.
Yeah.
هاي
Hi.
كيفك جاز؟
Leah.
صوت؟
Eh.
What you doing?
I'm sorry, you duck.
She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm filming you.
أنا حلو
Do I
بالصورة.
look good in the photo? And he's just being a goof. So guys, if you want to see more reacting to more old videos, I have a crap ton of home videos at home. I just want to give you like a little sneak peek of just like, you know, the type of little kid I was, just a happy little kid, and now I've made it to 100K subscribers, and hopefully there's so much more for me and my friends in the future. But like I said, guys, this couldn't have happened without you guys. So you at home sitting there, if there's anything you want to do in your life, if you want to be a YouTuber, if you want to be a teacher, a vet, anything your mind can imagine, please go for it, okay? Because life is short. This zoomed by. My childhood, it feels like it absolutely zoomed by, and it's so nice to look back and remember, but no matter what, you always kind of, your memory fades and you forget all this stuff. So just take advantage of what you can in the time that you can. That's pretty much the moral of this story. So guys, before I wrap up, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate that. So yeah guys, I know it was quick, but that was a little intro to my life, where I came from, what I'm about, what my family's about. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave it a big thumbs up. And like I said guys, thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Thanks for watching. Have the best day of your lives, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!